So my initial reasons for seeking the qualification was an opportunity arose in work to cover my boss as while she was on maternity leave. I had held some management or supervision positions before, but in the hospitality industry, and didn't hold any sort of formal qualifications around that. So I wanted to use the opportunity to sort of doing that 12-month placement to get some formal management qualifications. So potentially when my boss came back, I may look to move on to another job if I wanted to carry on having something that had sort of management responsibilities. And then I saw the advertisement come up. I've got on a couple of email lists from the local authorities, and obviously Empower-BeTheChange came up with offering the fully funded courses, which at the time it was a struggle for working for a charity. There wasn't a lot of funding around for training, especially something like a management qualification, which can be fairly expensive. So yeah, a lot of it was personal development. A lot of it was just being in the right place at the right time, and those funded opportunities being there to get those courses. I did my initial one last year, and then obviously there was some more funded courses this year. So I've been able to get myself to a sort of a level 3 in volunteer management and leadership skills. So it looks nice on the CV. I've got some good management skills, and did help me develop sort of managing people, which was the whole aim. I gained a lot from the courses, made me look inwards as well as outwards. I know that sounds a bit cliche, but kind of looking at what my management style was, how I wanted to be managed as a person, or how I've enjoyed being managed as a person since sort of moving into the charity or the third sector. Making sure I was applying that, but then looking at the people that have managed me like that and drawing off sort of their bits and pieces, and then looking at what I was taught in terms of stress management, in terms of time management, in terms of working out when it's appropriate to put a boundary up. So you're able to apply yourself to certain tasks, which were important in the management style. So yeah, I mean, I really feel that I think I knew how I wanted to manage people, but it reinforced to me going through the course and learning off different people as well, not just from the course material, obviously learning off the people that were on the course as well. Their experiences of not being managed in a good way, being managed in a good way, and then sort of mixing that all up into that, topping the skills up that you were learning off the course, and then sort of working out where you sat as a manager and working out your management style. But I've done the 3 courses over the course of, I think it's probably about 12 months. And obviously it simulated around about the same time that I was in the management role. And I could see from beginning to end of that sort of 12-month journey, the confidence that I got, not only dealing with people that were working within my team, but also getting myself out and not having to feel that I needed to sort of go through my manager to speak to like directors or other senior managers. Just the general all-round skills and the confidence were just sort of like went up, definitely sort of like 100%, and just enabled me, I felt, and still enables me now. I still apply some of these traits, even though I've sort of took that step back down at the moment. Just enables me to be more confident in my role, and not everything has to go through another person. I like yesterday, I was having a conversation with my director. Now there's 2 managers between me and my director, but it was like talking to, you like yourself now, Rian. So yeah, honest confidence, and just having that insight into how I wanted to be managed and applying that into my management skills and making sure I was doing the same thing. You know, I wouldn't want to manage somebody differently to how I wanted to be managed, if that makes sense. I would recommend the courses. Obviously, I was very fortunate to, like I mentioned before, to take opportunity of the funded places. But yeah, no, thoroughly enjoyed doing the courses. Probably helped by a bit by the people that were delivering them and the course content. Obviously, you can imagine sometimes that stuff like that might be a bit dry, and especially not doing it in a face-to-face environment must have been a bit of a challenge for you guys, and obviously us that were attending the course as well. But no, thoroughly enjoyed it. Love the courses. Love the opportunity to meet other people that were in a similar place to me in terms of their management journey, swapping experiences, swapping practices, ways of working. Yeah, I would highly recommend it. And obviously, if I could find a few quid out my own pocket, may potentially, hopefully, look to see moving on to sort of the next levels from the courses that I've got at the moment. But yeah, if somebody's got the opportunity to take part in it, yeah, I thumbs up and go for it.